you give me the B, nigga, I can't live with that shit. I'm gonna give it the B. That shit, yo, I swear to God, it was like 10 something. I'm on that shit. But I'm like, no way. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna niggas about red note. I don't have time for this ching chong chong shit.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Different Bottle Full. This is season 6. How you guys doing out there? Thank you guys for subscribing and doing all the things that you guys have been doing. And let's just get started with the episode. The first question I want to ask you guys is, how do you guys deal with the lows in your life? And the first person I want to ask is Ted.
Hey, man. I thought you were picking up answers.
Why
don't you answer the question?
Yeah, why don't you answer the question?
You answer
Hey, bro.
off the bat, you know what I'm
The
saying?
good looking people go first. The
Not
good
good
go
looking?
last.
So you say 10?
You ain't let me finish.
What's that?
The good looking people go first, the best go last. Go ahead.
No. I just heard you not good looking. That's all I heard you say.
I ain't good looking. I'm ugly, nigga. What do I
Crazy.
nigga? You want to answer though? Because you want to save your boy.
Hey, dude. I guess we both not answering. Tan, you are.
Well, for me, when I hit a low, I sit back like, damn, when it just happened. And then I pray to God that I only do it again.
You do it again?
No.
You don't fall for the traps, right?
No.
You sure?
God is my savior.
Alright.
God is your savior.
Got it.
Look.
Oh,
But what was a life? You know, they all vary though. Like, I feel like we go through different parts of our life where things are just, you know, they're not where it should be in your aspects. I would say that the best way I think I deal with my lows is go to sleep.
What is your example of a low in life?
Yeah. Maybe losing your job, right? I think that's a pretty good one. Like, you know what I'm saying? People might start losing their jobs out here. God keep me in favor. Amen. But I think like losing your job and it's like, dang, how do I deal with not having a job where I used to have a job, I used to always do this, I used to have a place, I used to feel like I was doing something, now I don't. For me, I like sleeping. I don't know what it is. It's just like, I know this problem not going to get resolved in the next 24 hours. Might as well go to sleep. Saying, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll figure out a way to deal with it, or like kind of finding a resolution. I feel like I'm more of a resolution person. Like, I don't like sitting in my emotions sometimes. I'll be like, hey, I might feel sad, but like after like 30, 40 minutes, I'll be like, I gotta get up, I gotta go through something. I can't just sit there in sadness. And that's the best way to answer it for me.
Where's you at?
How I deal with those, certain times, like, I'll talk to certain people about certain stuff. It really depends what it is. Like, sometimes I'm comfortable talking to people that's close to me, sometimes I'm not. So, when I'm not, I don't know, like, listening to music, it, like, drowns out my thoughts. Because if I'm bumping the music, what else can I think about?
What you be bumping?
Like, it depends what mood I'm in.
You bump Broadway out here. My fault. Let me rephrase
I'm
that.
not like a big
I
fan.
bump
So,
Broadway.
in your feelings, you get more in your feelings with Rod.
I don't even get into my feelings with Rod Wave. Like, I don't see it as like I'm getting sadder. It's just it hit. Man.
It's 9 degrees outside. Let's play Rod Wave. That's how I just feeling.
I can't lie. He did have some crazy lyrics. Like when he said, "You ever feel like you're worth it?"
I was like, I heard that.
No,
I heard that shit
you know,
at 5 in the morning.
You know, I'm like, not really, but your other songs they be hitting. You know what I'm saying? Larry Houston.
Nah, yeah. He's a good artist, though.
That's my boy. One time you see him collapsing is when the stage fall.
I would never understand that.
You don't get it?
No. I'm talking about like this Rod Wave fans in general.
Crazy.
That's like you being a fan of Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, bro.
Not too much on me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can't be a Nipsey Hussle fan.
Hey,
Wow.
I feel like
See
it's too
how-
late.
it's an acquired taste, you know.
You're right. It is. I ain't going to quiet taste.
Hey, bro, I'm good. Love Nip. That's my guy. Answer next.
I feel like I just go with the flow, honestly. I don't really let things bother me. even if I am going through something like really tough, I just handle it. I think I handle it pretty well. Like I don't think I've ever been depressed.
You built tough. You built strong.
I just don't hold on to stuff. Like I want to say I'm strong all the time, but I just don't hold on to things for it to just depress me. I guess. Like I don't know. I think I've probably been depressed maybe once, maybe.
What about you, bro?
How do I deal with lows in my life? If I've ever, like, I've lost a job before. There's a lot of lows that I've done with. The best thing to do, like, I agree with you, is sleep. Like, sleep be saving me. It's sleep. Not only is it sleep, but it's like fellowshipping at church. You know, being at church is tough. Like, you know,
with the Lord,
being with the Lord, fellowship with my people, like, you know, it takes my mind off a lot of things. It's like, I am at this low right now, but it's alright, because I'm going to get right back up and, you know, get knocked down 9 times, get up 10. And, get on the game. Because, you know, I ain't going to hold you, but we be playing, like, the game, like, playing the game with y'all niggas be funny. Because not only are we, like, teaming up against other people, it just be, like, the interactions we be having, like,
niggas is weird. Like, real talk. Like, I'm over here going through it right now. I thought the gang gonna come for me. Nah, niggas want to be weird and try a little harder to make me mad.
But Siobhan brought up depression, and I wanted to ask, have any of you guys ever dealt with depression before?
I wouldn't say depressed. I was going through it, but like.
So you haven't dealt with depression?
Nah.
Next person.
Like I think there's a difference because I would say the same thing. Like I've been through it, but just never been like depressed. I've always just been like, let go, let God. Like if I can't control it, then what can I do? To be honest, so yeah.
She does make a good valid point in my eyes. For me, I don't. Yeah, to say I've been depressed, I don't think I've been depressed. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it kind of on that same line. It's like, dang, I might have been at a low, but the next day I'm bouncing back. You know what I'm saying? But to say I was depressed, no. To say I was like, dang, I was in a not so good spot, possibly, yeah. But
So what do y'all think depression is? Like, what is depression?
It takes different form. It's up to the person to let you know or let someone else, like, they feel comfortable knowing. Or the therapist, like, bro, stop being scared and not seeing the therapist.
Yeah.
Just see someone.
Yeah.
I think someone said, yo, go see a therapist, right?
You said that right?
I don't know. Hey, it's always good to go to your local therapist, you know what I'm saying? They're out here for a reason.
I've heard this. Well, I didn't hear it. Technically I heard it. Someone said it, like, I think it was in a song or something. Somebody I know. They was saying, like, how they don't feel like a therapist is really there for you. They're just there to get paid.
Maybe you have the wrong therapist.
I'll beg to differ, but like, I mean, that's their job, is to consult you, like, you know, make sure, like, that's your job. So it's like, yeah, you have to pay them, but I think it's a safe space at the end of the day. Like, you're not telling somebody that you know. Like, most people just don't want certain things to be aired out to close ones.
Patient,
rather than a therapist.
Patient confidentiality.
Yeah.
Patient-client confidentiality.
Yeah, like, it's their job. So, like, yeah, you gotta pay them. You gotta pay for everything.
Which is sick.
Nothing food.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I'm about to start an undercover farm because I'm not paying for eggs anymore.
No, really. Grow your own chicken.
I don't got the time to do that. I be doing chicken plates.
That's crazy. Like what? Recircle depression. So the actual meaning of depression is like a mood or a loss of pleasure or interest in activities for a long period of time. So I for me that is like basically like you go on weeks and like let's say weeks and months and not feeling like you want to do anything. I kind of want to say like you just want to stay in and like not do anything at all or not interact with people. I guess that would be like a pure definition of what depression may be for some people. It's like
I've been depressed like twice in my life. Once when I was younger. I can't really explain it. I don't know. It was like a weird phase as a kid. And then I wouldn't say like I'm stuck in it now. Like a few months back, I lost somebody super close to me. And then, like, the definition that you just gave was me. Like, for months. I cut off everybody, my closest friends. Yeah. But, trying to bounce back. So, I wouldn't say that I'm still stuck in the funk.
That's good. You could handle that.
I agree. But like, even though we're talking about depression, a lot of people like try to find a way to get out of depression. I think a big one is like self-medicating. Maybe like smoking. If you really go to extreme, maybe alcoholism. If you do other things, but like, question for y'all: do you like feel like you guys self-medicate to like get out of certain problems or anything like that?
Yeah, I smoke.
I just do it for fun, to be honest. Like I don't.
I'm not gonna tap. Sometimes society just blow my shit. I just need to get high to get through it sometimes.
Not all the time, though.
Not all the time.
Yeah,
but
like you got your moments where you like, man, like I just need a chill little moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you just want to chill.
If I don't smoke, I have like a whole bunch of like chill spots with like great scenery. I'll just be going there. I'll bring my iPad. It's me and my iPad against the world.
Me and my eyes against the world.
You're in the water, huh?
Yeah, in the water. I'll be by the water, you know what I'm saying, by the edge front. Nice scenic view, you know what I'm saying?
Wave.
Hey, you gotta find a way to get out there, you know what I'm saying?
Even if you don't want to, just go.
Yeah.
The best experience are the experiences you never expected. That's the ball right there. It's gonna be on my note tonight. Yeah. How about you, bro?
I think I do smoke, but I wouldn't really call smoking like for self-medication. Like the best thing I do for self-medication is just hang around the people that I fuck with. Like, no matter how down I am, like being around like the guys, being around like, Dorothy or Zaria, it's a different feeling. It's just like, what was I sad about? Like, I'm blessed to have these people around me, so it's like, let's get stuff done. Like, let me just hang out with them because, life is short, I could probably like be with heads today and then tomorrow, Lord forbid, dead. Like,
I think a rebuttal question for that is like, do you feel like when you're with these people, like you're just escaping that reality for that period of time, and then now you have to go back to that reality? Because that's what it is for a lot of people. It's like, I'll hang out with you, and then I gotta go home. Like, let's say you're having problems at home. I gotta go home and I gotta deal with these problems. It's like, when I'm with you, great. I'm here, I'm present. Like, I can do it. But when I get home, I have to go back to these issues.
For me, nah. Because, like, I've never been the type of person to be like, hey, like, I'm doing this right now, so all my problems will go away. Like, I'm still going to have this problem whether I hang out with you or not. So it's like, yeah, for the time, it's fun. Like, it takes my mind off of it. But in the back of my head, it's like, I still have to deal with this. So it's like, all right, when I get back, I'm not as sad about it anymore. It's like, all right, now I have no understanding towards this. Like, let me just tackle this and, like, get it out the way. Like, I don't know. I'm a little different from other people. I can't really say how, one viewer, like, cities away thinks from me. But
Anything to add to it, Tim?
Something else.
Anybody want to add to it?
I never really had problems at home, but yeah, I do use other people to escape what's called certain problems though.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Not often, but like, yeah, I do.
I see where you're coming from. I do think people will do it. For me, I've had moments where it's like I'm dealing with something at home or dealing with something in a relationship, but like I'm with my bros and it's like life is good. And then you driving home just like, how am I going to answer this text by her? You know what I'm saying? Whether it's dealing with different things in a relationship, different insecurities, and different things in life, it's just sometimes I have those moments where it's like I'm happy that I gotta go deal with something. But a question, a kind of a segue. What are common insecurities that you feel that you see nowadays in people?
The main one, some people are insecure with looks, certain, it's either looks, height, or certain something. I forgot the other word I was going to say, but you got something?
People care what other people think way too much. Like,
Do you care what other people think?
no, you are random in my life, nigga. I'm living. Fuck you talking about, nigga?
Period.
Like, fuck. You gonna say, yo, your clothes shopping and walk away. I'm walking right back home, nigga, and play on the game. You're random. Why do you care? Maybe you celebrity and you got like mad people flooding your DMs or fucking comment section, maybe, but like.
So if a celebrity told you something like, yeah, like you too short or something, like they try to like pull you down, will you feel insecure about that?
Fuck no, nigga.
I look at it like what you don't think is good about me, somebody else does. Like you don't have to change yourself for nobody. Like that goes into like saying like, no, go ahead.
No.
Suck your
You
tongue.
Dude, so let me answer this as best I can. I feel like insecurities are always gonna be there, no matter like what you go in. Some people will deal with insecurities better than people can deal with. It's just really how you let it dictate your life, like. Because you might not like how you look, but then you'll meet someone like, yo, I love this certain feature about you. So it's kind of how you deal with it, kind of take it in. I try to deal with my insecurities by just being like, it is what it is. I can't change it. What am I going to do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then if you let people talk about your insecurities and then you get mad or you let them kind of talk down upon you, you kind of like losing in that point. It's like, why are you letting someone talk down about what makes you you? So it's kind of like, hey, you have these insecurities. Don't see them as insecurities. See them as what makes you unique.
That was fire.
Yeah.
That was fire.
I was going to ask you, like, is there like an insecurity that you would like to share? But you summed it up, bro. You got it.
Example. I'm short. I'm like 5'6", bro. I'm like 5'6". You know what I'm saying? First it was very annoying, but then I realized people don't see me when I don't need to be seen. And I like that, because I don't want to be seen by people. So it's like, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's one for me. How about you, brother?
Probably an insecurity that I had in the past was probably like the way I walked, because I walk with a limp, and I was very insecure about that. But now I really don't care.
It was on your pimp joint.
Like, now I really don't care. Like, it is what it is. Like, yeah, it's either my limp or that I'm like really skinny, and I was like, dang. And I was also like, for a time I was insecure to like eat in front of people, because I was like, if like, heads know me, like I love to eat. I love to eat, but when I get in front of people, like I just be like bougie or whatever. Like
it's certain people. Like if I'm going on a date, the way I would eat around my homies, forget about it.
Nah, like thank God, I've just been surrounded by so many people who just like the insecurities don't really matter. Like I eat how I eat in front of anybody. It don't really matter. Like I think June got a video of me, like we was out in public. And then I was just scraping, I go back and look at that video just to laugh, to remind, like, yo, like, June really my guy. Like, he helped me get over this insecurity. But, like, yo, like, if I go out with anybody, like, I go out to places with people, like, let's say it's a business meeting, like, you know, Rock Nation in here. Like, they're like, yo, we want to put y'all podcast on. All right, like, we're going to take you out to dinner. But I'm be over there cracking the chicken bone like that.
That's crazy.
I think it's gonna say crab legs.
I was gonna say crab leg, but I'll eat seafood like that, so I was gonna be lying on camera. But what do I know? What about you, Tim?
I used to have scared to talk to people. Sometimes I was having mean anxiety. Gotta overdo that.
Damn.
Hey,
I had that too. I still
Now, like,
have that.
What's it called? Because I don't, back then, like, I had my stepfather come to my life, so, like, it was mostly me, him in my house when my mom was at work at the time watching over me, and I didn't know the guy like that, so I didn't talk to him, so that shit was, like, through school. Like, you know how the teacher, like, yeah, can you bring us to the other class? I'm like, damn, she picked me? FaceTime, why would you do that? Go to another class, everybody say, like, fuck is y'all looking at? And I handed, yeah.
Anything for you, Siobhan?
I really don't think I had any insecurities. Like, I have things about myself that I want to change, but I wouldn't call it insecure. It's just like, yeah, I don't think I do.
Random question: do you feel like relationships with significant others brings out insecurities in people?
It depends. Like, I feel like it depends on your partner, how they make you feel.
Okay, yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah, like if your partner really loves you for who you are, like you're not gonna feel insecure. But if you have somebody that's just pinpointing like any little thing about you, then it's gonna make you feel like, damn, is this really a problem? So I think it just depends on your partner.
Right.
I agree. It does.
Cause me, I let go. Like, my partner, I say anything.
I agree with Siobhan.
I say anything. I ain't gonna care.
I agree with Siobhan.
Unless-
Go ahead, cuz. Go ahead.
Yeah, anybody.
Nah, you go ahead, bro.
I agree with Siobhan. To piggyback off what she said, your relationship, your partner's not supposed to be nitpicking everything that you do. Your partner is supposed to accept you for who you are. And, you know, once you find that person who actually accepts you for, like, turns every flaw that you have, every flaw that you think you have, and is able to, like, figuratively speaking, kiss every flaw that you have and make you love that flaw more to the point where it's not a flaw, then you straight where you like. But if you have someone who's constantly like nitpicking and it's like, yeah, like I noticed that you do this, like I feel like you should change this, like that's not where you should be. Like again, what do I know?
Do you feel like they're nitpicking?
No, it's right. You know, what do I know?
I'm just a podcast, so see now.
I always say nitpick. If I be like, hey, you doing just like, you know.
I was gonna.
Yeah, you like should.
There's
But
like
if it's an
sometimes-
action, that's fine rather than a look. It's your action. If you're like nitpicking on not nitpicking, but you're telling me like, hey, you're doing this, I don't like that. Rather than you look like this and I don't like that.
Constant
That's
critiques
crazy.
of like, but yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna say, still, like, what if they're saying it in a version to make you better? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you might take it as nitpicking, but they're just trying to make you better.
There's a difference between, it's crazy, Ronnie was just telling me this yesterday. There's a difference between advice, like sound advice, and like straight on like criticism. I don't know if I'm using the right word, but sound advice is like, hey, like I feel like you should change this for the better of us. And it's like not only would it better us, but I feel like exactly for yourself. Opposed to, hey, I don't like that you do this, you need to change this. So
While we're on the topic of insecurity, start us up with this last question. I believe it's a little bit time ago. TikTok was shut down for like a couple of hours.
I'm gonna give it a beat, nigga. I can't live with that shit. I'm gonna give it a beat. That shit, yo, I swear to God, it was like 10 something. I'm on that shit. But I'm like, no way. I'm like, you know what? Niggas talking about red note. I don't have time for this ching chong chong shit. Real talk, I don't have time for this ching chong chong shit. Went to IG Reels, like 3 minutes passed by. Get off the app. Damn, fuck, I forgot.
You gotta have YouTube
Muscle
shorts.
memory.
You gotta have the rotation.
Go up the. I was not doing YouTube. I don't even go on YouTube like that. TikTok is doing YouTube. I'm like, fuck.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't laugh not once on Instagram
Bro,
Reels.
it was muscle memory.
It was
clicking on
nothing
that joint,
funny about
bro.
Instagram Reels.
Never.
you know, one thing that I peeped, as soon as like TikTok came back like Sunday morning or something, everybody was like, yeah, you know what? TikTok going down, I'm about to do content now. Like, be a content creator. I'm like, I looked at her, I was like,
Look, even though the insecurity part, I think the funniest one had to be everybody's saying like what like they've been lying about as the last trend. I saw some girls
Crazy.
posted like, yeah, I don't really do fitness. I got a BBL. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And all these fitness girlies, huh? Hey man, if you're really about the gym, you're really about the gym. But my main question was basically, with TikTok going down for a while, do you feel like people were like kind of like starting to realize, hey, they're really addicted to this app and like they have,
You can
like,
say that.
Yes.
You can say that. I'm not gonna cap. Like, my For You page
100%.
was seasoned.
right.
I get political. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a little religious. Sometimes I want to be informative about the world around me. Sometimes like that. TikTok was the only outlet. You know what I'm saying?
For a minute, like I finally understand when Ronnie was like, yo, you take a crack, you take crack away from a crackhead and see how crazy they go. Like that's what happened with TikTok. You took TikTok away from these people and they start going crazy. And I started people. I'm like, dang.
I don't think they weren't that crazy.
Nah.
Niggas was going.
People was acting like the world was ending.
Heads was
The
going
only thing I
wild.
saw was people crying.
Nah,
But I
heads
don't
was going
think
crazy.
that's that bad. Like, if you were getting paid off that app and you're crying, I 100% understand. Like,
Maybe it's because I wasn't getting paid, but
Yeah.
I didn't feel no type of way. Like it's like,
yeah,
damn, like
I feel the type of
this
way
really
you
my
did.
go-to.
I did,
I was at work. I'm like, damn, like okay,
Somebody
guess I'll
was
watch a
like-
movie or something.
Somebody was like, yo, and these still work though, get a job.
Yeah, like this though, we're getting
But hey, you know, that's the episode. You guys can continue to comment like your opinions at the bottom of the video. Continue to like, subscribe, share,
Comment,
comment.
share.
I said share.
We just got to reiterate that for y'all.
Hey. And until next time, DVD, you know me, stay different by the fold.